So my name's Armani Brown, and I've joined TUTS to do White Christmas, and I'm in the ensemble.
Well, Armani, thank you so much for your time today. I'm really, really excited to talk to you. I'm really excited to see this show.
Yeah.
So, before we get too deep into White Christmas, tell me, what was your first introduction to White Christmas?
My first introduction to White Christmas has actually been this show. I know this is kind of crazy, but because I know it's like a classic, a holiday classic that a lot of people have seen, but this one is actually not a holiday classic that I grew up watching. So I was actually really excited to get into it because it's something that I've studied for school and college. I know we talk about the specific dance scenes. You know, this show is known for like the crazy dancing that they do, but I've never had the opportunity to really get into it, and now I am. So.
Now, White Christmas has got such a specific dance style to it all by itself. How do you help the cast kind of achieve that classic Irving Berlin kind of feel with this production?
Yeah, I think for sure for me it's bringing my own style and my own knowledge of dance to it, but also figuring out how to mesh that with the world of the show, if that makes sense. It's very much Fred Astaire, that kind of chill. Sorry. Okay, that kind of chill, laid back, but also very technical and strong kind of vibe. So yeah, I think that's what we kind of have to bring to it to give it that Irving Berlin feel.
Of it. Is there a specific number that really comes to mind when you think of one that's like the most challenging number to kind of keep super clean and synchronized with everybody?
For me, a lot of it has been challenging. Tap is really challenging to all together to keep synchronized because everybody has to be making the exact same noises, and with we all have different bodies, so how we make certain pathways and get to certain things may be different from the next person, but at the end of the day we all have to make the exact same sounds. So we all have to be really together and precise in the movements that we're making. So I think any number where we're tapping, that has to be it.
Yeah, because I mean, your shoes would definitely betray you if you're like out of sync.
Definitely,
And it's like, oh
definitely. And
man,
it's
that
like
one.
a thing where if you stop, you just better send a good prayer up because it takes a minute to get back on it.
Oh my God, I've never worn tap shoes. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I would end up slipping and falling, but that's just because that's who I am as a person.
No, that's who I am in tap shoes.
Well, I'm sure you guys are going to look phenomenal up there. And speaking a little bit about looking phenomenal up there, talk to me a little bit about what we can expect to see from the costumes in the show and some of the amazing set pieces.
Oh man, so first of all, the set piece is actually what they used in the Broadway version of the show. So we have a huge, beautiful set, and I can only expect that the costumes will, line up with that.
But, um, now, as far as like holiday traditions, I know shows like coming down to the theater and seeing a holiday show like White Christmas are kind of iconic for a lot of families. What is your own like holiday Christmas tradition with your family that you guys look forward to every year?
Every year, I have to say, my favorite tradition is probably going to my grandmother's house on the night of Christmas Eve, and we bake cookies. My aunt burns the cookies every year. It's not even a like she's trying to burn them. They just happen to burn every single year. She burns the cookies every year. So that is literally a tradition. We drink apple cider, hot cocoa. We'll build a gingerbread house, and then we will send the kids to bed at around like 10, and then like we wake them up at midnight and be like, hey, oh, Santa came to drop off gifts, and we open gifts in my grandma's house at midnight, so on Christmas Day, and then we head home and then come back the next day to have Christmas dinner at my grandma's house.
Sounds awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I love that. Now as far as like all the music in the show, I know there's some like incredibly iconic numbers in there. Do you have a specific song that you are looking forward to audiences getting to hear for the first time?
For sure, White Christmas. I mean, those harmonies are amazing. They're not easy. The whole score is not easy. I mean, Irving Berlin, he man. But I think White Christmas for sure. Like I think it's so gorgeous hearing the company all together, coming together and making this one enormous, beautiful sound.
Now, is there like obviously you guys have been really working like crazy in rehearsals, kind of getting everything together and getting everything ready for the show. Is there a specific fun moment that's kind of happened during rehearsals for you guys that really like stands out to you that you could share with us? Anything
I think
crazy or silly happening?
crazy or silly. I think right now preparing for the Thanksgiving Day parade it's been really fun and trying to figure out what tempo we're going to use because like I said, tap.
Oh my God.
So there was we were rehearsing yesterday and put the song on to start going and that music was fast, fast, fast. So and you were talking about how if you had on tap shoes you'd be slipping and sliding around. Man, I was slipping and sliding around when it's fast like that. But yeah.
Oh my God. And I'm gonna say this, like I've done the parade, the Thanksgiving Day parade, and one year I got to be a balloon handler. And I was so
Mhm.
excited and I'm like,
Yeah.
this was the hardest, most awful work I have ever done because
Really?
man, my forearms were screaming. Because like every time you come to power lines, you gotta like roll that up. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is like the most insane workout. Plus, like this route feels longer than what they told us. I think
Uh-huh.
we've been walking for miles. But anyway, it's a really fun time. I know audiences are gonna love seeing you guys out there too. That's always really fun to see.
Yeah.
Well, I always like to end on this question. Why do you think Houston audiences need to come on down and see White Christmas at Theater Under the Stars?
Yeah. I think that in recent years, for me specifically, I've heard a lot of like one comment that I'm always hearing is, holidays doesn't feel like it used to, or Christmas doesn't feel like it used to. Um, Mostly I think because we've grown up, but I think that watching this show will give the audience that feel of, Christmas and the holidays feeling like it used to. I know that so far that's what it's doing for me. So I think that us performing the show will be able to, give that same feeling to our audiences.
Well, there you have it, Houston. Come on down, check out Armani and the rest of this incredible cast for White Christmas here at Theater Under the Stars. It's going to be playing December 9th through the 24th. You're going to want to get your tickets now. They are selling like crazy. Tickets can be found at tuts.org. It is going to be an amazing time, and it is going to be the only place in Houston where I can guarantee you're going to see snow this holiday season. It's going to be wonderful. Again, Armani, thank you so, so much. You've been fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Guys, this has been Ray with the Houston Film Fanatics. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Happy holidays, everybody.